Hey everybody, Dr. Beyer from Functional Medicine Solutions, and today I want to give a tip about cholesterol and fats, specifically triglycerides on a blood test. And most people tend to think that with both of those cholesterol measurements and triglyceride measurements, that lower is better, and that's definitely not true. You can have a problem when those are too high, obviously, but you can also have a problem when either one of those measurements on a blood test is too low. Most people tend to view cholesterol and triglyceride levels from a traditional medical standpoint and think the lower the better. I have a definite different opinion, as most doctors who do functional medicine do, and that's because, number one, cholesterol is the protective coating of the nerves of our body, so we don't want it too low. In fact, that's the reason why people who are put on cholesterol-lowering medications called statins have a dramatically higher chance of developing nerve problems such as peripheral neuropathy, where the hands or the feet start developing burning, tingling, pain, because the protective coating of the nerves is being destroyed by abnormally lowering the cholesterol levels. So lower is not better with cholesterol from a neurologic standpoint, but it's also not good because cholesterol is the building block of a lot of hormones in our body. And so we don't want cholesterol levels dropping below 150 on a blood test from a functional medicine standpoint. We also don't mind if the cholesterol levels are a little above 200, contrary to the traditional medical approach, which is to immediately put someone on a statin if their cholesterol gets to be 201, 205. I don't really raise an eyebrow at cholesterol levels even in 220, 230, or 240. As long as the ratio between the total cholesterol and the HDL cholesterol is decent and there's not a significant elevation of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein. So we don't bat an eye too much when the cholesterol levels are a little high, as long as the inflammatory markers are okay. But we definitely don't want to see them too low. In fact, our body makes cholesterol every day from the liver. The more we eat, the less it makes. The less we eat, the more it makes, because cholesterol is very important for the protective coating of the nerves and the production of hormones. The other thing that we don't want to see too low are the triglycerides. Triglycerides are fats. We don't want them too high, obviously, but too low, which is below 75 from a functional medicine standpoint, is not a good problem. So cholesterol, we don't want to see below 150. Triglycerides, we don't like to see it below 75. I want to give a shout out to a book, which is not a new book, but it's a very good one, Fats That Heal, Fats That Kill. It's an excellent book to really educate yourself about the good fats, bad fats, and it doesn't go too in-depth, but gives a lot of good information. Highly recommend you reading that. But we don't want to see your lipid panel, which is your cholesterol and the different types of cholesterol, and your triglycerides too low, and that's different from what most people think. But that's one of the things that one of the ways that we in functional medicine view things differently. The other tip with triglycerides is we like to see the triglycerides about half of what the cholesterol is. So say the cholesterol was right at 200, we would like to see the triglyceride levels about 100. If we see that ratio drop down too low, where say the cholesterol is 200, but the triglyceride levels are at 80 or 70, then that can indicate a blood sugar handling problem called hypoglycemia. It's one of the hallmark lab determining factors of hypoglycemia, in addition to, of course, the blood sugar levels. So fats can be good. Cholesterol is needed for hormones, needed for protective coating of the nerves. The triglyceride levels shouldn't be too low either. Hope you found this informative. If you're looking at this video and you're not on my website and you want some more free information, we have lots of great videos, usually about 5 minutes long, that go into different nutritional and functional medicine topics on my website, functionalmedicinesolutions.net.